remember my mom's parents, my Woods grandparents, quite a bit because they were about 12 miles away and we spent a lot of time with them. Mom had 4 little kids, and every once in a while she'd need a mom break, and I think her best mom break was taking us to what we thought of as the farm down in Sutton, and playing with Grandma and Grandpa. So we got to spend fun time there with cousins and fun time. They had 17 acres in Sutton, so we had water there, and we had a barn, and we had just a big garden and lots of fresh food to eat, and we had a great time. My grandfather died when I was 12, so I would have loved to have more time with him because he was especially sweet and kind and just a really neat man. And my grandmother lived till I was about 23, so she had moved off that property when I don't know, was probably in high school and lived in an apartment in Harvard, and then moved to the rest home for 6 years and died there. But she was a not crusty, that's probably not the right word, but I have fond and vivid memories of her calling up and saying, "Billy Graham is on TV. Are you watching Billy Graham?" And my mother saying, "Yes, we're watching Billy Graham," and we were watching nothing of the sort. So they were both deeply faithful people, hardworking, no money, raised great children, and a wonderful set of role models. I never knew my dad's mom. She died before I was born, and my dad's dad was a difficult man because Dad was the son who chose to farm, and he always wanted Dad working with him, so there was not a lot of time for Mom and Dad to be a couple. It was more of any time they were at the farm, he was supposed to be outside doing something, and Dad chose to do that too. He loved to work and worked all the time, and but I know that's one thing that she regrets, that they didn't get more time. She always had people to feed, including Grandpa and the hired man and little children, and she had a very difficult life. I think she wouldn't have changed it really, but she had come from a very interesting time of life with Korea and Japan, and settled onto the farm, which was very restricting and very busy, just very time, and had children quickly. And at that point in time, she was 28 when they started. So anyway, I don't remember a lot of my grandfather. I think he died when I was about 7, and he lived with us for the very last part of his life, but most of the time he lived in town in Harvard. And I don't remember him being a very fun or friendly man. He was kind of a German.